Hello, everybody. This is Peter Palmiotti of Human Art Studio, and I wanted to let you know about a comic I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a comic serial exclusive to my patrons on Patreon. What I'll be doing is starting from scratch, just initially uh, drawings, character designs, maybe story elements, but I'll be building on that more and more each week until I'm ready to actually do pages. And then from there on, it will be a page a week. So it might take me a little time to get there, but this will be a comic serial exclusively for my patrons. The pledge amount will be $2 a month or more. That's totally up to you. But I want to do something that will be extra for my patrons, as well as something that's totally fueled by me having my patron page. Um, so I thought this was the coolest way in which I can do that. To give you a little backstory, I've grown up reading comics, watching cartoons on TV, going to see animated movies, uh, reading comic strips in newspapers. So much inspiration from so much different media and outlets, and um, I've read tons and tons of American comics, but there was definitely a mix of other cultures in there. I've seen a lot of anime movies, from Akira to Ghost in the Shell early on. I grew up watching Astro Boy. Battle of the Planets was definitely a favorite of mine. I remember that just distinctly while I was in High School of Art and Design in New York. Um, it was a favorite, and I've seen tons, and I couldn't even name most of them. But recently I've been just watching some new ones. Sword Art Online, which Paul Kajeji turned me on to. Uh, Gunham Login, I think it's pronounced, um, is really really awesome. I also recommend that one and some other stuff. Um, some of it's too goofy, some of it's um, too straight. uh, I guess I'm getting more and more picky as I get older, but I thought it would really be fun to do a comic book inspired by manga and anime, and just to do my own version. This will be a adult comic, so there'll be some nudity, maybe some extreme violence. But I don't. I did a initial drawing, which I'll post on my Patreon page soon after I post this video. Um, but yeah, I don't have a clue as to what exactly I want to do. I have a love of science fiction, and this comic serial will be called Worlds, so you can gather something from that alone. But I want to develop a motley crew of characters and sort of spin a yarn from that, and you'll be able to join me each week as I move forward with it and come up with new and better ideas, maybe scratch some. We'll see. But this is going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you'll join me for this particular journey. I know I got a lot of other things going on, but I'm also going to update my Patreon page by the time you see this. I'll probably be working on it, and if you see this in the future, it's probably already done. Um, but yeah, really excited about this. I hope you join me. Just $2 a month, and you'll get to see what I come up with. So, a manga anime inspired comic serial, fueled by my patrons. Thank you very much for checking this out, and please go to my Patreon page and join now if you aren't already, or up your pledge amount so you can be a part of this fueled comic series. Thank you very much.